Unpopular opinion. Using AI chatbots like Polybuzz and Character AI is still using and promoting generative AI. Even if it's a cope, you are part of the problem. Now don't go throwing tomatoes at me yet. I want you to keep in mind that I have used these in the past, and I know the struggle. I have also conducted research on generative AI usage, and have written an argumentative essay about it. I'll be pulling some of my facts from that. So if you use any type of AI chatbot, it's likely a coping mechanism. But this doesn't just undo the harm that AI does to our environment, and even your brain. These bots, depending on the reason you use them for, activates and release doses of the endogenous dopamine. That is the dopamine released when you talk to people. Dopamine is the chemical in your brain released to make you happy or satisfied, which is why you become addicted to these types of things. Your brain wants constant shots of dopamine at a time so you can feel satisfied. This also applies to why people are on phones and TikTok so much. But our brains have limited dopamine. When doing this at a constant rate, your dopamine levels drop. This leads to loss in motivation and pleasure, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and even depression. You keep running back to the AI because you think, oh, it's always been there for me when no one was. Surely it'll help me feel better. When in reality, it is the cause for your declining mental state. Now onto the environment part. Generative AI needs many generators and such other systems to run, and these will get hot quick. So they use water to cool the data centers. You might think, oh, it won't need that much. Wrong. It takes 500 liters of water for a singular prompt. If you didn't know, that's about 136 gallons of water. So let's do the calculations. When I used these bots, I would have about 70 to 150 messages from the AI sent. It may be more, but let's go with that for now. And I would have about 10 to 12 different chats daily. These are the calculations I've conducted. That is an insane amount of water that could have went to people in need. So what exactly do? You can't just quit. It isn't that easy after all. I'll help you and give you the things that helped me. Firstly, slowly cutting down the time you use it. Getting away from addiction takes time and isn't immediate. Let's say you use it for 6 hours a day. Start small and cut 30 minutes off, then an hour, and slowly make your way to not using it at all. Second, hobbies. I personally love crafting and drawing, so that helped me a ton. It distracts you and still gives you dopamine. Third, journaling and storytelling. When I used AI, it was mainly to make stories. But with my recovery, I learned to journal and write more. It helps you get those feelings out, and is less likely to be used to improve a bot's programming with your data. Fourth, getting out. Hanging with friends or even going on a walk helps a lot more than you would think. I think that's about it. Vona out.